I think you have done quite an array of innovative projects, right? So it feels like you are exploring, collaborating a lot. And I'm wondering what's in your head these days, because you have done so many, I mean, multiple projects, but very, very unique. And as you have seen the space maturing, what's your mindset right now? Are there any projects you're working on? Anything in particular you're interested in? You said you are moving to US. Is that related to your art? So what's
Yeah,
next for you?
I've been working on like a new project recently. Uh, so I'm mostly focused on that on this for a while.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, basically this time I realized uh, since technology was like decentralized, it should be a peer-to-peer, permissionless, right? It shouldn't require a third party. I thought I should create my own infrastructure as an artist. Everything that I do, like I am creating my own canvas. Actually, I don't
Hmm.
use any. I don't use any platforms. I don't use any marketplaces.
Hmm.
Everything happens in my own way of doing things. The thing that I create.
Okay. So that's what you're working on, trying to create your whole setup.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh, that's interesting. And when you say all that you create, is it, for example, only like art releases, or it could be also your code, your codes, your templates, this kind of material that you
Everything.
create,
Actually,
everything.
everything. So I created. I created my own team. So there are people who I'm working with,
Mm-hmm.
and basically currently I have my own launchpad, like similar to creating a digital asset.
Mm-hmm.
It is a new standard actually. It is not actual non-fungible token. It is a new standard that I created for my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it includes everything like that launchpad, that API, the art pieces, and the website. So everything is like I feel 100% I own them. I don't
Mm-hmm.
use any platform or marketplace.
Yeah, that's very powerful. And how is that different? Because I think you have a big plan there and you have thought this through, and you said you have a team. So when somebody could say you can create, so why is that different from creating a smart contract or using a tool like Manifold, right, that give you more power
Yeah,
into how you release? What's the difference
yeah,
between what you're doing and that and those
yeah.
options?
Basically, I created my own manifold.
Mm.
So manifold offers those non-fungible token standard templates, right?
Yes, yes.
You're creating an ERC721, you're creating 1155, and those standards are the most generally used standards. But personally, I was interested in like approaching that the meaning of owning a digital asset. Basically, we are telling them tokens, right?
Okay.
Like each digital assets are tokens in the ERC standard. In the way I'm approaching it is like we can say it. Each art piece or digital asset can be a self-executing program, which we know as smart contracts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So inside of the smart contract, this time you can add new features because basically in typical non-fungible tokens ERC standards, they're just basically a token, and there's their URI, which is on chain, off chain. It differs, so they don't have some kind of built-in functions. Let's say
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
while so this has like three different points. So the first aspect of this the marketplace idea. You need to use a marketplace smart contract to be able to sell, buy,
Yeah.
or bid on those digital assets, which is OpenSea, like Rarible, like there are
Yeah.
different various. This is why in the digital asset I'm creating, it has its own internal functions that allows you to buy, sell, and bid. So the digital asset is a self-executing program, including the art piece itself, all of the market functions like ownership and also the royalty parts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the whole idea was inspired from the CryptoPunks and also the art blocks as well. So I took that creating, like how to embed and create a generative art idea from
Mm.
art blocks, and for the marketplace idea from the CryptoBox.
Yeah.
And so basically, when I create a new art piece, I am mostly focused on one-on-one art pieces, not a generic collection. I am carefully crafting each code to output only one visual. It is not repeated.
Okay.
It doesn't have lots of outputs. I'm basically creating a line of code just to create one art piece
Okay.
and adding inside to the smart contract, and which is also on chain. And then when I deploy in the blockchain, basically people are connecting to the art piece itself to buy and sell it. So it is on chain. And the way technically, maybe it will be a bit more detailed, but it happens in one single transaction. Like everything, like those functions, the art piece, royalty percentage, everything happens in the smart contract source code, which
Okay.
has around 24 kilobyte data limit.
Okay.
So my art pieces are highly optimized algorithms focused on high quality 3D visuals.
Okay.
Using GLSL, the art piece, everything. So when in one single transaction, it becomes immutable. You can take the art piece itself is on chain, and you can buy or sell by connecting to it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it
That's
is independent.
Yeah, no, I think so. I was navigating your website and I did see that you had one-on-ones, and I did see that you have it looked like a bidding mechanism, but I didn't get the fact that you build the whole thing and it's a whole framework. So that's quite interesting. And how does it operate with other marketplaces? If I buy
Yeah.
one of your pieces, can somebody, if I can I list it on marketplaces to get more visibility, or they have to go through your system directly? How does that work?
So there's currently no system for it. Like those marketplaces are showing those ERC tokens, so they won't be able to show my art pieces.
Okay.
And but you don't need actually anywhere. So you can just go Etherscan. You can
Yeah.
connect your wallet, buy or bid on it. So
Yeah.
this is the whole idea. Each
Okay.
art piece has their own contract address.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm doing it, I'm showing all of the market data, everything in my website.
Mm-hmm.
And people it is much more user friendly for people to use. But the whole idea is by connecting to the smart contract, actually. So if you don't want to use my website, you can go to the Etherscan or
Yeah.
connect to the blockchain, do it by yourself.